Haha, we got it figured out. MCool40 here, bringing you guys a fairy deck review. But first off, I got an awesome mat today from my friend in Singapore. Guy hooked me up. Asian mats are hella chill. So, shit's awesome. It was their Asian championship mat. I don't know any other details beyond that, but yeah. Anyway, fairy deck review time. Master Hyperion, he's their boss monster. Lets you spam him from out of gameplay. Not out of gameplay, in your graveyard or in your hand to spam his ass. So he's a decent boss monster, 2700, and he destroys cards when he's summoned. So I like him a lot. So the fact that they made him 2700 and a boss monster is happiness. Next up, Earth. Level 2 tuner searches for any of the agents. This one, we'll talk about that one in a little while. It is really, really good for the deck concept. So, next up, and like I said, it's a tuner, so it goes around. I don't know what these fairies do because they weren't important at the point in time. So, Agent of Creation Venus. Venus lets you spam absolutely everything that you need to do to make Trishula, and since the Earth is a tuner, it's I don't know how to say it with like going nuts, but you pay 1500, spam 3 Shine Balls, and Shine Ball just goes to town. So, and then we have some more fairies that we don't know much about. If you're going to play the out-of-box version, Tethys is good to spam your fairies, and since almost everything you're going to be drawing is good, it's a good choice. Victoria, reprint for Dragon Hate, obviously. Obviously. Here we go again. Marshmelon, Hecatrice. This searches for Valhalla, which lets you drop Hyperion a little bit easier. Shining Angel. Shining Angel lets you filter through the deck with, I'll get to him in a little bit. Another boss monster. Air Knight, it's another form of draw power in the deck. And Angel doubles with Nova Summoner to search. Zero Disc searches for the Ancient Sanctuary. Here's where the reprints, well, start to happen. Consecrated Light, this needed to be done because Black Wings are huge in Japan right now. Hanawata, easier access. I loved when it was a $5 super in Frog FTK format, so it was easy money back then, but the common just means everybody's going to have it. Honest reprint, I'm not too surprised about this either, since the entire deck is fairy, and they needed it, I guess, even though the $2 Ultra and the TCG wasn't enough, so here's where things get sad. The common Christia. The TCG should still have this card stay a common. I don't think it looks too bad. I don't think it looks too good, but it could have done better. So, here's where it gets broken. The fairy draw card, you remove a fairy from your hand, draw 2 cards. You can't, I think, summon that turn, or special summon that turn, and you can't conduct your battle phase. So it's a little bit more limited, but it gets you going. And then everybody was asking why I was picking up White Elephant's Gift. White Elephant's Gift you use in combination with Shine Ball. So you send the Shine Ball to the graveyard to draw 2 cards. So it gets you massive pluses and tries to go the mile. Valhalla, like I said earlier, you're playing big fairies, so it's easy access to drop. Terraforming. Why is Terraforming in here? Well, for Mausoleum, to drop Hyperion a little bit easier. Same thing with Air Knight. Smashing Ground, because the fairy deck feels like it is lacking defense, and we're also playing Double Sanctuary, so Terraforming searches for these as well. And since if you're going to play the out-of-box version, these are decent because it protects your life points. Celestial something, I don't know what it does. Another reprint of Burial. I'm not too surprised about this. It's good to have it in common circulation now. Celerity, since the deck is themed. Fountain in the Sky. Their own Solemn Judgment, I guess. Speaking of Solemn Judgment itself, common reprint. Kind of scary for us TCG players, but it's all good. 2 Miraculous Rebirth. 1 Beckoning. 1 Return, 1 Beckoning, and 1 Torrential. So that's the deck itself. Now, the TCG, the deck that you guys have seen in the OCG, I'm going to kind of explain. For the people that think that Hyperion is stopped by macro, yes and no. You can remove an agent monster in your hand to summon this card from your hand itself or your graveyard. So the condition can be met, and once this guy's on the board, he just goes to work. Since this is a tuner, I talked about the combo a little bit earlier, but I'm going to show that now so I guess people can kind of understand. So you summon him, you search for this, or, yeah, you search for this. and then next turn you summon this, you pay 1500 life points, and you spam 3 Shine Balls. Now, you have two options really to do with the Shine Balls. You can White Elephant's gift them to get a plus, or you can sink into Trishula, or Black Rose Dragon. Most OCG players are going to make Trishula just because it's a lot easier. And then from there you drop your Yugioh. So it just creates a lock, and the Trishula ensures that you're going to rip into their hand and get something. And something a little unique, the deck plays 6 draw cards. If nobody's ever noticed in like the history of the game itself, the more draw cards you have in a deck, the more powerful the deck is. So well, I don't know how many draw cards still had. I think 5, but it was good. 6 Samurai has 10 search cards, so that overly powers the deck. And right now, the most search cards I think that the TCG meta has is X-Sabers with 3 Dark Soul and 1 Sanguine. I might be missing something, but the TCG meta is a little bit more balanced right now, but stuff like this upsets it. And Samurai is coming out soon, so 10 search cards. That is all. That's what makes Samurai good, is their 10 search cards. So the more consistent the deck is, the more search cards it has, and like you can't really throw a bunch of search cards into one deck without consistency. So they add consistency and they take away consistency. So it's a two-way street, as sad as that is, because I guess it's Yu-Gi-Oh! So that's a little bit of how the fairy deck works. It's all about spamming Trishula, Yugioh, and abusing the Stratos to drop Hyperion. So that's my take on the deck. Let me know what you guys think about the deck down below in the description, if you think it's going to change when it comes to TCG side, or if you think it's going to stay the same, and if you guys are a little bit upset about any of the reprints. Voice your opinion down below. And all of you guys, take care, and I'll try to do more stuff like this eventually. Later, guys.